Hey guys, it's Alex from Apple Dollars. Today we're going to be talking about being not able to save files to your external hard drive or your SD disk or your USB. Okay, you try to save a file and you get a gray circle with a line across it. Basically, you're able to read, but you're unable to write to your external drive. So I'm going to go over two things. Okay, number one is how to quickly fix this problem right away so you can just go ahead and start saving stuff without having to change your hard drive. And then number two is how to properly fix this issue for good and prep your hard drive to be read on any operating system or any computer, basically in the world. Linux systems, Macs, and Windows, so you don't have to constantly rely on like third-party little softwares to make things work. How you can properly prepare the hard drive so it's able to get read everywhere. So let's begin. I'm going to go ahead and plug in my little example drive right here, right now. We're on a Mac here, so once you plug in your drive, okay, you can click anywhere in the background and then go to Finder and then click on Preferences. Right here, if you select External Disk, you should be able to see your drive right here, okay? Once you see your drive, look at this here. If we open it up, we have a folder with stuff inside of it, okay? We can read it, obviously. We try to save the stuff to it. You get this little gray icon. All right, so if this is the case, you need an immediate fix. You get an internet connection, type in mounty.app, okay? And here at Mounty app, you just go down to get Mounty right here, and then you click right here to get it, and then we'll download it. As soon as we download it, we open up the Mounty installer, okay, and it just asks to get shifted over to the applications folder, okay, just like any other app on the Mac, okay. And then once we're inside of the applications folder, we go down to Mounty, we open it up, okay, and it give it permission, and the first thing it does is it detects there a drive, okay, it needs to be remounted because of its format, so we allow it to do that, and it unplugs the hard drive, then plugs it back in using its own interface, and voila, now we can write right to it. And you can see this is a 0.5 gigabyte file. That's pretty fast. Speed isn't really that affected. So there you go. Right away, this is your quick fix. If you were having this issue, right now you solved this issue. But the problem is you only solved this issue for this system, okay? So how do you prevent things like this from happening, in the future, right? Okay, so let me explain exactly why this problem happens. Why does this happen? Okay, and if we go up to the top right here, okay, in the spotlight search, we type in disk utility, okay, and it'll open up the utility Mac uses to basically set up all your media that interfaces with the computer as far as the storage is concerned. So SD cards, USBs, and hard drives, they're all controlled through this utility. This is our hard drive right here, Elements. You can see by clicking on it, it gives you some information right away. We can see Windows NT file system, NTFS. This is the culprit. Apple hates, well, okay, I shouldn't say hate, it's a powerful word. Apple dislikes Microsoft because of some history, okay, and so because most computers are Microsoft, they didn't take away the ability to read Microsoft stuff, but they certainly took away the ability to write onto Microsoft's format, proprietary format that Microsoft created that everybody else uses. Okay, so we need to change this for it to work. Now, before we go anywhere, I just want to make sure that you clearly understand that once you start changing partition tables or formats in the drive, or really just open up this utility period, okay, you can totally lose everything you have in this drive, okay? So understand that before messing around with any of this, you need to back up your stuff. Have it backed up, okay? Have it saved to another folder. Let me just show you here. Let me unmount this because we had Mounty going. It kind of got confused. It doesn't know what's happening here. So let me remount it. You see it's an NTFS drive. I opened it up. I can't write to it, right? Okay, so what you want to do on the desktop, create a folder saying back up elements. Okay, this is if you have stuff on your drive. If your drive is empty, you don't have to worry about this. But if you have stuff on your drive, elements, okay, you want to go ahead and move the stuff that you want to back up. Okay, I moved all the stuff that I want to back up. Great. Okay, now I can do anything I want to this drive from this utility, and if stuff gets lost, if I delete stuff, you know, it's going to be fine. All right, I have it all backed up on my desktop. All right, so now I select the drive from the utility. I click erase. Okay, I want to say, instead of naming it, actually first pick the format. Okay, the format that we want instead of Windows NTFS, which Apple doesn't like. Many other operating systems don't either. Okay, we're going to choose the ExFAT. Okay, ExFAT is extended fat partition. It's basically the most famous file system format used by Linux, by Mac, by you name the operating system, it can read ExFAT. Okay, so all the small media is written in this format. It is the universal format. This is what you want. You want to change it to ExFAT. And then you want to name it whatever you want. I'm going to name mine fixed drive. Okay, this is how you prepare your drive when you bought it at a store. You make sure that it's formatted in ExFAT. You give it a name. You click erase. It goes through the motions, and it basically completes the formatting. Now this is an ExFAT drive. Now we can write to it, no problem. Okay. Now we can, put our movie on it. We go to our backup of our previous stuff. We put our stuff back. There we go. Now this drive has everything we need. Okay. We can go ahead and dismount it. We can read and write to it. This basically fixes the issue. Quick shout out. I made this video specifically for all the students in my digital arts class that I'm attending. Big shout out to Professor Wagner over at Monmouth University. Thank you so much. And subscribe to my channel. Hit like if you got any information out of this video. I really appreciate it. Keep the channel free resource with more tips and hot fixes. Thanks, guys.